Hello dear students, I'm Dr. Chandrakala HD. Welcome to the video classes of programming language using C. In this video, I'll be teaching you structured programming under the chapter Program Development Lifecycle. So in my previous videos, you have learned what is a program, what is a software and different types of softwares. In this chapter, we'll be learning the different steps we follow in program development. Before we move on to the steps which are involved in program development, we shall learn one of the programming paradigm, structured programming. So, in any high-level language, we follow a method called structured programming in order to develop the programs. So structured programming is an approach in which the program is made as a single structure. It is a combination of various parts which are combined into single structure. So though it is divided into substructures, the code will execute one instruction after another in a sequential order. So the overall idea of structured programming is to avoid jumping of execution control abruptly from one part of the program to another part of the program using goto statements. So goto statements, if used, will jump the execution control abruptly from one part of the program to another program. So structured programming always avoids the use of goto statements in the program. There are many languages which support structured programming. Most high-level languages which are in use today, C, C++, Java, C#, Python, all these languages, they use the structured programming approach. The structured programming approach basically focuses on execution of programs in a structured manner. The structured program consists of three main components: selection statements, sequence statements, and iteration statements. The sequence statements are those statements which are executed one after the other in a sequence or in the same order in which they are written. So a program which is structured program basically will contain sequence statements which are executed one at a time in the same order in which they appear in the program. Second type of statements which appear in your structured programs are selection statements. So selection statements are used to make a choice between two or more flows. So here, whenever we want to avoid the sequential execution or to overcome the sequential execution, we check a condition. We will ask a question. Depending on whether the answer to the question comes out to be true or false, we take any one alternative path. So if the test condition evaluates to true, we take one execution path and avoid the other one. Similarly, if it is false, we take the path which is connected to false situation and avoid the block of statements which had to be executed for true. Similarly, the next type of statement is iteration. This is also known as repetition or looping statements. So in a code, whenever we have to execute some lines of codes more than once or several times, we make use of iteration statements. Using iteration statements, you can execute the statement 0 times, fixed number of times, or you can execute them indefinitely until some condition is going to be met. So structured programming basically aims to improve the clarity of the program, quality of the program, and development time involved in writing a program. It extensively makes use of constructs like if then else for selection, while and for repetition statements, block structures in order to indicate those number of statements which have to be executed sequentially, and subroutines which are used in order to break the problem into multiple simple blocks, execute them, and then combine the solution. So these are used in contrast to go-to statements, which are used in unstructured programs. So the structured programming completely avoids the use of go-to statements. If go-to statements are used, it leads to a spaghetti code, which is useless, difficult to follow and maintain. Not avoid that, the structured programming approach avoids go-to statements completely. If at all you have to jump from execution of one part of program to another program, it should be based on a condition checking. So without checking condition, there is no question of jumping from the execution of one part of program to another part in a structured program. The advantages of structured programming approach are: structured programming leads to programs which are easier to read and understand. They are more user-friendly, programmer-friendly in nature. They are easier to maintain, and they are problem-oriented instead of machine-oriented. So this is a big advantage because the programmer, instead of worrying too much on which machine the program is going to execute, he can only worry on how to solve the problem, the ways to solve the problem. So this will make his job quite easier. And since the development is easy, it requires less effort and time from the programmer side. And also, since it follows a well-defined structure, if at all errors occur in the program, they are easy to debug. And the structured programming mainly leads to development of machine-independent programs and portable programs. The structured programming approach has certain disadvantages as well. Since it's machine-independent, naturally, it has to be converted into machine code. So only high-level language is a machine-independent language. Structured programming is done using high-level languages. So the translation step where you convert the high-level language program to machine code will be there. Hence, the conversion is an additional task which is involved, and the program generally depends upon some changeable factors like data type, since it is machine independent. So sometimes it needs to be updated as and when it is needed. Like whenever the data types which are used doesn't match a particular system or execution environment, they have to be changed. Though this is a very rare case, but it is going to be a disadvantage if it is required. Similarly, since the program which is developed is language independent and machine independent, the development approach takes longer compared to a program in assembly language. So if you develop a program in assembly language, the development time and execution time is lesser compared to that of the structured high-level programming language. So that was about structured programming. Thank you.